you wonderful people. For a while, something I struggled with was college. What I mean is not going to college, because you may not know this, but I am not currently attending college, nor did I go to college. What I struggled with was the fact during high school and like immediately after I graduated, the thought, like I always had it in my mind, like I'm going to college, not because I want to, just because I feel like I have/need to, you know? Because it was always something my parents always brought up. It was like, oh, Michael, what do you want to go to college for? It's like, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. I didn't really think about it too much. To me, it was just like, I'll show up to college with absolutely no plan, and maybe shit will work itself out, maybe not. But then I started thinking more and more, like, honestly, college isn't for me. And I'm one of those people who had like at least one teacher that was like, oh no, college is for you, which is like, I always thought like, no, you're bullshitting me. You're just saying that because you're a teacher and you have to. College isn't for me. And proof of that is like my grades in high school, because I did not try in high school. I just skated by. Like some classes I did better than in others. I didn't do my homework. I half-assed in class. I didn't really pay too much attention. I was just kind of off in my own little world because I just dislike going to school that much. And it's like, if I have that mentality in high school, I'm just going to carry that over to college. So there's like no point, because I would literally be throwing my parents' money away. And it's like, they have better things that they could be investing it into, like, you know, like me going to college, you know, if I was like more dedicated, it'd be like, okay, that's a more guaranteed investment. But it's like, with me, as I am, it's like, it's actually one-sided of like, yeah, I'll most likely just not even show up to class, just because it's just, that environment just isn't for me. I mean, some people like strive in college, like they change everything in college, like they were kind of like lazy and like half-ass everything like I did in high school, but then when they get to college, everything changed. They buckled down, they worked harder. But it's just like, it's my choice, and I decided, like, you know, college isn't for me. This is me now, you know, who knows later on down the road, because even my mom's like, you know, in her, when she's not working, she's taking classes online for other stuff. So it's like, oh no, maybe later on down the road, I'll be like, you know what, I should have gone to college, so I'll take some online classes and stuff like that. But it just never fit with me, just because it's like, college costs a tremendous amount of money. Like, to get educated, especially depending on how many years you're there, what you're, you know, striving to, what career path you want to go down, what you want to study. It's like, you know, you could be there for a long time or a short period of time, but even whether you're there for a short period of time or a long period of time, that's a lot of fucking money. And because the sad thing is that even when you do go to college, there's no guarantee that life's gonna work out, because life isn't like that. It's not like, oh, you go to college, you're guaranteed a job, which is not the case. It's like less than 30% of people who get like a degree actually work in the field that they got a degree for. It's like, you went through all that like studying and working hard to get this degree, and it amounts to nothing because you're not even working in the field that you studied in. Because just it baffles my mind that's possible. It's like, I feel like if you get a degree in a certain subject or field, you should be guaranteed a job. You know, it's like, you've already proven that you worked hard at it, you know. But at the same time, it's like, even like jobs won't even look at you anyway if you don't have a degree. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation, because it's like, if you don't have a degree, people won't pay attention. Like, oh, you're not worth their time. There's plenty of more well-educated people we can pick from. But then even if you get a degree, there's no guarantee that you'll actually work in the field that you studied in. So it's kind of like, what's the point? I mean, some people, college worked for them because it's like, oh, well, I was this way in high school, but when I went to college, I became a different person. It helped me grow, become more structured, more focused. Me, I look at it as, I know how I am, and I'm still growing as a person, but I don't necessarily need college to grow as a person. Because I mean, as long as you are learning every day, you know, as long as you're not just saying like, okay, I'm fine being, you know, exactly the way I am, staying exactly the same every day, not learning anything, not growing, not advancing. There are quite a few people who didn't go to college, or who even dropped out, who, you know, are doing okay. And some people necessarily didn't go to college necessarily 100% for the education. Some people, you know, grew as people themselves, became more social, more active. So, you know, like I said, with the college situation, it's give and take. I'm not sitting here to say like, oh yeah, like you have to go to college, or like, oh, college is 100% a waste of time. For me, I don't think college is right for me, but doesn't mean it's not right for you. So, you know, when it comes to the subject, if you're in that phase yourself and you're like, Should I go to college? Should I not? Think about what you want to do with your life. Do you feel like college will better you? If it does, go ahead, work hard at it, but don't show up. Don't go to college if you feel like, oh, I have to go. You don't have to go. People may make you believe that you need to, but it's like, if you choose not to, then that's fine and dandy. You work on you. You take that time that you're not in college, bettering yourself as a person, working hard, saving up money, finding the direction in life that you want to go. But if you do decide to go to college, like I said, work hard at it. Don't half-ass it, because that's like a lot of money that's not, more often than not, is money that's not yours to, blow on college, and you'll spend a long time paying off all that debt. So if you are sure about going to college, make sure you do it, like you give it your all, or do the best that you can. I'm sorry this video kind of got all discombobulated and preachy on some parts. I do apologize for that. Just me sharing my opinion. But that's about it. If you liked the video for whatever reason, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for much, much more. Like always, till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.